Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. It's Wednesday. That's right. New release day here on the channel. We got probably just a couple reviews for you here today. Going to get more caught up next week, but got tons of stuff to get into and bring to you guys over the next couple of Wednesdays. So today we got to take a look at the sixth album from the Dead Daisies. Just came out recently on SPV, Steamhammer, Spitfire Music, depending on where you are in the world. The album is called Radiance. Okay, this, of course, follows up the very, very fine Holy Ground from last year, which was the first album with Glenn Hughes on vocals and bass guitar. So let's take a look at this thing here before we get into the music. All right, digipack, as so many CDs now come out as. We got the booklet. We also get a cool little sticker. Right, hold on. A little sticker there as well, which I haven't decided if I'm going to put up anywhere or not. Where do you put stickers nowadays, right? Here's the booklet. Okay, got some artwork, lyrics, just really one picture of the band. There they are playing right there. The sun coming up in the background. Some really kind of cheesy, very anime-looking stuff here. All right, of course, in the band, like I mentioned, Glenn Hughes, bass and vocals, Doug Aldrich on guitars, David Lowy on guitars, and Brian Tichy on drums. Produced by Ben Gross, recorded by Paul Paveo and Ben Gross at the Mix Room North in North Hollywood, California. All right. So, pretty short album. Seems to be the trend lately of albums we've been reviewing here, not across the board, but some of the more notable ones coming in at just like about 35 minutes. I think this one's 35 minutes and change. 10 songs, so of course none of the songs are very long. Short, to the point, right? Maybe for some people it might seem a little short. Maybe, give us an extra like 5 minutes, guys, whatever, an extra song, whatever. But like I said, 10 songs, a mix of slower, moody rockers, bluesy rockers, and more kind of up-tempo stuff with a few kind of, down and dirty, kind of doomy type tracks. And for my money, I really like that kind of stuff. What I'm finding is this album I've had it for like 2 weeks now, and it's not quite hitting me as hard as Holy Ground, their prior album, the one that came out last year in 2021. It seems to me more of a slow grower, and it's not as immediate. I'm finding I really like some of the songs on here. There's some songs I'm kind of like, not really feeling it all that much. Face Your Fear is the first track. That's decent enough. Pretty good hard rocker. Riffs are just kind of generic sounding on that album. I'm finding I'm wanting to hear more like guitar solos and really, really, gutsier riffing on this album. And there is some. But overall, I'm kind of like, I'm listening to this album over and over and over again, and I'm loving Glenn Hughes on it because I love Glenn Hughes. And I'm thinking, man, I want to hear more of Doug's guitar work, and it's not like there's not guitar on here. There are, but I found the riffs and some of the solos a little more interesting on the previous album, I think. So Face Your Fear, decent song. I like it. Hypnotize Yourself, track number 2. Not crazy about that. It's okay. Again, it's kind of generic sounding. Shine On, track number 3, a little more up tempo. Kind of dig that. Title track number 4, Radiance. That I like a lot. It's moody. It's kind of doomy. It's slower. The riffs are just massive, just kind of doom-laden. It's got the 70s feel, but really like Radiance, and he sounds great on that. Born to Fly, a little bit more of an up-tempo song. I like Born to Fly. That's pretty cool. Kiss the Sun, another cool track. Pretty good riffing on that. Some good guitar solos on that song as well. Courageous, that's got a good hook. Kind of dig that song. Cascade is another slower, kind of doomier piece. I really like that a lot too. I find that I'm liking when these guys kind of slow things down, and there's almost like this kind of Sabbathy feel to a couple tracks on here, which I kind of really dig. Not Human, really mellow, kind of bluesy. Not a fan of that song at all. And then Roll On kind of has this one kind of, like electronic kind of riffing in the beginning. That's a pretty heavy song. I kind of dig that as well. So, that's the 10 tracks. So for me, the bookend tracks, Face Your Fear and Roll On, pretty good, kind of catchy, heavy enough. Then you got Hypnotize Yourself, track number 2, and track number 9, Not Human, probably my least favorite songs on the album. And then, Cascade, Radiance, easily my 2 favorites. Kiss the Sun is really good. Born to Fly. Those are the ones I would kind of gravitate towards if I were you. So, the kickoff track is really fun. Radiance, Cascade, Kiss the Sun, probably my favorites on here. So it's probably 3/4 of this I really like a lot. The other quarter of it, I'm still trying to figure out, how I feel about them. The songs aren't grabbing me as much. So, but what's good on here is really, really good. And it's, like I said, it's pretty rocking in spots, a little mellower in other spots. But Glenn Hughes, as always, sounds tremendous. The drumming by Tishi is really, really great. Good guitar work from these 2 guys, of course. I guess I was expecting a little more, The previous album was my album of the year last year, so I was expecting this to be a complete banger and maybe topping that. Don't think it does. Don't quite think it does, but it is really good, really, really solid. So if I were to rate this for you, I'm struggling between a 3.5 out of 5 and a 4 out of 5, right? Because I think what's really good on here is really great. This is definitely not a 4.5 or a 5 out of 5 like the previous album was. It's just not there for me. But it's still really, really strong. Okay, so I can recommend this highly if you're a fan of the Dead Daisies. You love Glenn Hughes, Doug Aldrich and company. You have to have it. I do enjoy this. I'm just not quite thinking it's as great as the previous album. So there's my review. Check it out if you haven't already. If you have, let us know what you think in the comments below. And visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. All together. All the damn time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And click on that notification bell. We also have the links below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations and our merch page where you can go pick up all sorts of Sea of Tranquility stuff. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. You might get 1, might get 2 more today. They're going to be kind of spread out during the day. So usually I try to pre-record these for you guys so they go boom, 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 boom on Wednesday. It's not quite the case today, so I'm going to be getting to them as I get to them. And you may see this week, just because I am on vacation this week and I'm kind of busy doing all sorts of things, you may get reviews outside of the normal Wednesday schedule this week. So I'm going to try and get to as much as I can. So stay tuned, right? And we'll see you soon here. I am Pete Pardo. Take care. Bye-bye.